Sure, why I'm in it, staring at the roof, but fair call. G'day and welcome. Now look, my Subnautica's been a bit janky at the moment. I actually had to start streaming the window in a different way. So let me know if if the stream is actually being janky. Or stuttering or anything else, because if there is, I may need to wiggle around a few bits and bobs. Try and make it work a bit better. It should be okay, but I'm not 100% sure if it will be. So yeah, just let me know if Subnautica is being weird, stuttery, anything else, so I know and I can attempt to fix it, please. Other than that, g'day and welcome, and we're back at the Subnautica with the dong food. I decorated my fish tank. I looked around for an hour and only found 4 freaking plants to decorate it with. Which is incredibly sad given the variety of shit that's in the first game, but you know, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. I also rearranged my base a little. I moved this the little observatory up so I wasn't dinging the drone into the side of it every time I took it out. I think I also moved this one up here too, now that I think about it. Yeah, I moved my power center up. So once again, so the drone wasn't dinging into the side of it when I took it out. Other than that, I haven't done anything. I just ran around looking for, yeah, I spent an hour off stream looking around for bloody decorative plants and found bog all. I also went out of my way to fill out some more planters with a bit more a bit more variety, because I didn't have it organized very well. It was organized like shit. Which was, I don't have really like severe OCD, but I don't know, something about these planters just does my head in. I planted some creepvine seeds, so I won't just have creepvine growing, I'll also have seed clusters when that grows. Yay. That was it. That's all I've done. And looked around for decorative plants, which I found frick all of, so yeah. I'd like to say I've been creative and constructive, but I really haven't. I did also find da-da-da! I found the last, not afterburner, the horsepower upgrade. Whoop. Found the last horsepower upgrade. So my sea truck, I'd like to say it neumes, but it really doesn't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It still just chugs along. I like how the sea truck has 4 upgrades slots, but not 4 upgrades. It's the epitome of lame, but whatever, what do you do? It used to have a whole bunch of upgrade slots, but now it doesn't, so... Well, it used to have something the Seamoth from the first game had, which was a little zapper field, which sort of zapped away like those crocodile things that I keep running into. Like, all the shit that I run into and kill, it used to zap them and scare them off, but, you know, I guess they just figured out that people just drive into them and kill them, so there was no point in it. That said, we're going on our journey. I have the bare essentials as always. I actually am taking bottled water with me for a change because I don't tend to take bottled water with me. Because the last time I was out and about, I nearly died of dehydration again. I also released a squid shark. Because here's the egg, actually. The 2 squid sharks I had in the tank started breeding. And so I noticed the egg, I took it out, I tossed it. That'll probably hatch at some point in time. And then the funny thing was that while chasing around all this crap in the ocean, all these little fish, the squid shark kept turning around and attacking the base. Which kept putting holes in the base, which meant I had to kill it. So anyway, we're going back to this architect phase gate. I don't actually know exactly where that is. So we're going to find out in this stream. That's where we're heading. New. And then when I come back, there'll probably be another squid shark around my base, but that's alright. I'll drive into it too. These lights off. I'm getting blinded. Lobster. There was a reason I actually shoved that lobster and it wasn't because it was just there. That's the lobster that's been on the edge of the pit that goes down to the mining thing. My little mining base that I've got down there. And yeah, I've been paranoid that thing's going to fall down there for ages. Decide it wants to, for whatever reason, jump up and punch the base and punch a hole in it, like my friend the squid shark was doing. And then the next time I go back, I'm going to go back to a flooded base, so I don't want that. That's not cool. Actually, I think I might know where this phase gate is. I think that's that architect base that I found the very first time I went walkabouts, where the old game start was. I have my suspicions that that's where I'm going. I can also confirm that the sea monkeys are now stealing my shit again, now that Alan's out of my head. Ow. So. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the starting base. Or the old starting base. Maybe? Or is this where I crashed? This will be interesting. This is where I crashed. Alan has led me astray. Get out of the snow. So, seeing as how I cannot see wherever the hell I am, I'll run under the assumption I don't actually know where that base was. That was, again, something that I stumbled on out of... Like, I knew where it was, I just wasn't sure if I could ever still get there. And now I'm deeply concerned that I'm not going to be able to find it again. It's like the story of my life in this game. I find something and then I can never find it again. And this map doesn't seem to help me at all. I just want to throw that right out there. Which is kind of funny, really, because the original Subnautica had this really, really, really good map. It showed actual biome location. Like, it was still a topographic map, but it showed actual biome locations and all that sort of shit. This map is just bollocks. It's the word for it, ladies and gents. It is bollocks. It is a map, and that's as good as we get. On the plus side, I do appear to be in the right... Well, I am in the right place, but whether I'm going to the right place is another question. I mean, it looks like I am. I'm going to assume I am. It's the only other gate I know of. Alan said he'd meet me here. I can't see him, though. Is that him?
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes. There is much to do.
Why are you like this? Stop fucking warping around. That scares me. Can I scan this now? Now that it's actually working, I can't even jump there. Alan, come back.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
You don't fucking like that. Walk normal, bitch. Alright, look. I'm sort of kind of personally convinced that this is where the story sort of segregates into a good end and bad end. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. The reason I do think that it segregates is because, as I've been mentioning in my last stream, maybe two, there is another infected Leviathan on this planet. It's not alive, but it is infected. I don't know where that Leviathan is. Everything I've read still makes mention of it, so I don't presume it to have been removed. I'll stand next to you and get microwave while I read logs. And I think these are all my logs. Yeah, personal logs. So logs and communication. This might be what I'm after. Yeah, Omega Lab, maybe? Biological Research Lab. Mineral Outpost 0, Xenobiological. That's this one, I think. Maybe I don't know my symbols. Can somebody tell me what this one is over here? See, and they also said that that's where... I think I've gone the entire wrong way. I think I need to go south instead of going north. That's the bridge. And I would assume that this is the south side of the bridge. So like this is where I've built here. Now this little circle bizzo here is where the spy penguin hole is that has the cure, apparently. Now, my concept is that if I go through that portal without having the cure, I'm gonna have a bad day. I don't know what that was, but that was not great. Anyway, like I said, if I go through that portal without having the cure, me and Alan, we're gonna have a bad day. But if I go through the portal with the cure, well, maybe I can redeem Alan at the very least. I don't know what's going to happen to me, but, you know, I can fix him. Which, to be honest, seeing as how I played the first game and I understand that that asshole's the one that actually locked up the Empress Leviathan, I got a lot of questions, but, you know, what am I going to do, huh? I'm not supposed to know that. I'm supposed to be a different person. So, once again though, for you guys that have joined in a little bit later than everyone else, my game is being janky and I had to actually stream on a different setting than I usually would. So if the stream is stuttering, let me know. Because, I don't know. But I do know that, the streaming setting I'm on does sometimes have issues. So yeah. If it's stuttering, let me know. If it's cool, probably also let me know for my own benefit. So I'm not panicking and freaking out. It's the bit I get over here and there's not a spy penguin. I didn't leave it down here. I left it down in the water base. New. Yeah. Well, that's a good indication I'm in the right place, isn't it? Alright. So I'm hoping I left all my important shit here. If I didn't leave all my important shit here, then I'm probably going to be in a bit of strife. That is rude. You're supposed to have... Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, did I leave my spy penguin here? I did not. Did I make a spy penguin with what I have my immediate disposal? Probably not. Absolutely not. I'm gonna have to go back and get my spy penguin. Why would I take it with me? When the only place you can use it is on the surface. What a fucking silly move. That is not big brain moment. Small brain moment. But yeah, I'm still trying to find out where this frozen Leviathan is. It doesn't help that I never knew where it was in the first place. Like I said, the only one time I found it, I came across it by dumb luck. To be honest, they probably moved it 5 times since I last saw it. Everything else has moved. The other big issue that's sort of kind of concerning me about the whole thing is that I know I've only picked up a small handful of maps, but the Leviathan's location doesn't show up on any of the maps, so... You know, at what point do I sort of go, okay, well... Because... To the best of my knowledge, it was mentioned in one of the things that I was reading, so it is still mentioned in the story. But it doesn't show the location of the facility because it was supposed to be an Altera facility. The facility does not show up on any map. And I only have 2 maps, so I suppose that's not a very good start, but it's all I've got. And I'm nigh on confident that the location of the frozen Leviathan was this western side of the map. Oops, sorry, fish. The western side of the map. So there's one more facility I'm heading, well, I'm gonna try and find. I know I haven't been there because it's a very obvious, ooh, more water, thank you. Chuck it in. I didn't have a fridge here, what's going on? That's not my locker, that's my munitions cabinet. Or if I ever have any more Reaper, any more Leviathan run-ins. That's the locker of shit I'm gonna take upon thee. So where would I have shoved that spy penguin? I'll take that. I will actually swap the battery out of that. Just in case I need to use it. I have 2 Seamoths, because why not? Penguin, take a health kit, because... And I'll take a torch. And my snowsuit is upstairs. It's kind of annoying because I don't know where anything is. I might actually ditch the battery out of that scanner too and replace it. That one. Looks okay. Everything's good. Keep shoving food in my mouth to make sure my water's still up. Damn energy. I have to wait. I kind of wish I could, like, craft a map. Stick on the wall. Like, I still don't even know what the hell this is. Framed art. This art piece really speaks to me. Speaks of the infinite void. Alrighty. So yeah, I kind of wish those two maps that I had, I could craft and shove them on the wall. That would be helpful. But at the same token, I don't believe that the one of the two maps that shows me all the Altera locations has the location of the Frozen Leviathan facility on it. So my last real hope is that where I'm going at the moment is the location of the Frozen Leviathan. That said, also, I'm not entirely sure I even need to go to the Frozen Leviathan. It's the same, like there's juvenile Emperor Leviathans on the map, or there's supposed to be, there were, but whether or not they are for anything, don't know. Like, maybe locating and scanning one opens up additional dialogue. You know, it's really difficult to tell what's actually important and what's not. Because Sam, this Sheila's sister, she says that she hid the vaccine. Or hid a vaccine. Which I kind of find a little... I find that to be a little testy. On the basis that I believe the virus can only be cured by an enzyme from the Emperor Leviathan, and you would think that if she ran into an Emperor Leviathan, she would have mentioned it. Given how rare the species is on the planet. Anyway, we do what we do. At least I have stairs this time. If I had a builder tool, I would remove that window because it's getting me stuck. Okay. So I want my cold suit. I'm not going near ice worms, so I don't need that. I will take a flare. All right. Now, supposedly, it's to the south. Sort of. South-ish. I should be here. Because that's the bridge. The bridge is over there. I'm assuming up is north or north-ish. She hit it in this pangolin hole. So I need to go through a tunnel here. Which is God only knows fucking where, but anyway. We'll work it out. I'm not going to sit here and fart around. There's no point in me looking at that map because that map is dodgy as shit. I think that might be the Snow Fox facility. That has to be the Snow Fox facility. I don't even know if I can get there from here. I mean, the map suggests I can. Actually, while I'm here... Can I pick that up? Probably not. No. I considered the probability that that could be a useful item to carry with me, but clearly it's not an item that I'm going to be carrying with me. So this should be the facility. Oh God. Hang on. So this is fire robotics. So, what? So this should be here. The only reason I believe this is fire robotics on the map is because if I go through here, because there's a big green thing on the side. Should have bought a repulsor cannon. Gonna get stuck in there, that sounds horrible. Okay, so that's on. I don't know why that's on, but okay, that's on. I'll smile, nod, and go with it. Don't drop on me fucking head, please. So, here I am sort of in the right place. I should have to go down this way. And I follow this, which I'm assuming is just this little path here. And this should go all the way around. In theory. Jesus. I don't actually know if those can do damage, but I don't really want to test it. Please tell me that's water. Okay, so this must be here. Because that's blue there, so this must be water. So I've taken an early turn. Maybe. I don't know why there's so many busted snow foxes around here. The other big issue is that it doesn't show ladders on the map, so how the hell am I supposed to know where I am? Alright.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Yeah, I'll seek shelter. Oop. Damn it, stop it. There we go, I'm on shelter. I'm sheltered. So this way should go back to where that dock is. Dock. Dock. Dock on square patch. Where am I? Here. Dock on square patch. So at the end of that square patch, so the far side of where I am now, there should be a penguin cave, which I can send the spy penguin through. Which has the cure in it. If I can see anything. Fellas, do you guys know where a hole is? I don't think I'm there yet. Maybe up here? Note to self, Sam can't draw maps for shit. Surely it wouldn't be in here. I think it'd be a bit rich to shove it in a snowstalker cave, although I suppose that also makes equal amounts of sense. Nobody'd find it, would they? I don't think she says it's in a cave though, does she? Like there's this up here, but I don't think this is actually... I think I shoved the penguin through here and I didn't actually find anything. Be free!
Stealth mode activated.
One would imagine that I would see it. Quartz. This is all quartz. I'm pretty sure it's not in here. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Surveillance activated. Agent offline.
So this one's out. This one isn't my home. Where did I come from? Snowstalker Cave. So the next question is... Is this Snowstalker Cave on this map? Maybe. I don't think this is where it is. Ice. I'm assuming they're all actually marked. Like, I don't think that none of them are marked. So here is the new place that I was going to. So there's two. Yeah, I've gone past it. Maybe. Go, my little dude.
What's our mission?
Quartz. I mean, this looks slightly more promising, this, doesn't it? Magnetite. PDA.
Until next mission.
Move a little bit closer to try and stop it from getting as jittery. So, I mean, if you were going to hide a vaccine, hide being the key word, you would shove it right as far back as you could, wouldn't you? Especially if your company doesn't want you to make the vaccine. So this to me does not look like where it is. There's magnetite here, which is cool, but outside of that, there doesn't appear to be anything of actual use here. I mean, I'm fairly certain I know what this cave is. It's just... because I don't think this is actually a cave. I think this is a cave-in.
See you later.
Yeah, this is a cave-in. It's not a cave. So that's that there. I think it's down. I think I'm up too high. Except I don't really want to go down because I don't know if I can get back up. And that is kind of important as to why I am where I am. Okay, so change of plan. I'll go and visit this base I want to visit first, and then I'll worry about the, was that a ladder? No. So this is the base I wanted to come and visit. And as I said, it's pretty unique because it's the only base that actually has some sort of, you know, life to it. What was that? Ooh, jump module. Big power cell. So there should... I thought there was a base here. Oh, yeah, there's the relay tower there. Can I scan these? These, yeah. Fancy trees. Now, there were never ice worms here, so if there's an ice worm here, I am probably going to shit bricks. I just want to throw that out there for everyone. Is this just a relay tower? I mean, it's a very pretty relay tower. Because they're expecting me to be a bit thirsty by the time I get here. Oh dear. Why not? It makes bee water. I wonder if I can take one of these home. No, why would we be able to take the good shit home? I want to go back. Oh, with it. I was gonna say I want to go back and just do a little look around for what I'm looking for before I stick my head in here, but I suppose I'm here now. Just makes everything weirder, doesn't it? Can I pick this up? No. No.
Strange place for a security bunker.
I agree.
Did the person who worked here also live in storage?
You're not in my head anymore, Alan. Get out.
If you're not cheating, then you won't mind if I record this conversation. Is that right?
I have nothing to hide.
Then what were you whispering about with Vin?
Nothing. That guy is so lawful good, it's annoying.
Wait, so you were trying to cheat?
But no cheating occurred, so what does it matter?
It matters to team morale. If you can cheat in the game, how can they trust you out there?
I'm sorry, did you feel left out? Perhaps you would like to make a deal.
Ugh, Parvin, no. You're shameless. You really never give up, do you?
I don't. That's true. Have a manual put that in my next eval. Very persistent. My dearest Adeline and Rosita. Not dearest. Who says that anymore? Adeline.
This
Rosita.
is exactly where I want to be.
It's going very well. Do you see now? Your doubts were unfounded. I am loved here, and No. Rosita will say, Papa, why do you have to brag all the time? Papa, it's embarrassing.
This is exactly where I want to be.
I want to apologize.
Which means now I need to go back and find the damn
Too far.
thing before I go in
I know
here.
we didn't leave things on the best note, but I want you to know.
Why can't I just
you.
yeet the bike?
I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. They just come out. I sent you a message saying how great everything is here.
Now I've lost
how
my
everyone loves me.
damn thing.
I've had a promotion to a very important security dossier. I'm treated like a hero. But really, this is a cold, wet planet. The scientists are full of themselves. There's no action to speak of. The only thing I look forward to
Check what's
is
in that
weekly
cave on the
games
far
and
side of
the
this before I take
more than
off.
that, of coming home to you. I am sorry for all the times I did not appreciate you, of our family, or the good life we had. And am I kidding? I can't send this. What's the use?
You're free, little dude. Find for me what you can.
Ready and waiting.
That doesn't sound right. There is definitely no cure in here. Only quartz. Back out. Alright. So I've made some positive progress in finding a dead end with Jesus. If I hadn't got full bags, I'd be taking all that crap. It's just rude. Slop, slop, slop. Magnetite. Is that the cave that I'm looking for? Well, on the map. If this is a shortcut straight through to my base, I'm going to be so stoked. And so happy and so everything. Because that means that I'm not going to have to fart around when I want to come back through. Ooh. Part of me wants to. Another part of me says that's a freaking horrible idea. Oh, that's a ramp. Let's go. Yeah, this all looks very familiar. Or maybe it doesn't look very familiar. Maybe I'm just going batshit crazy. Now where am I? Yep. There's a good way to tell if I've ever been to these caves, these snowstalker dens. If there's an adult snow stalker in them, I haven't been to them. That's a big hole with no immediate way out. Raw, you're very scary, I know. Look at all the minerals here, and they're all useless too. I don't want to jump in there because that sounds like a freaking horrible idea. Hmm. Hang on a minute. No, I thought I might have been where the ice worms were. I like flares. You're gonna try and block. At least I pray to God I'm not where the ice worms are. The map says I'm not, so I'm just gonna run under the assumption that I'm not. That said, if I run into an ice worm here, I'm probably going to die. Is that back down the hill? Tell. I think that's back down the hill. So let's chuck this boy out. And I'll head across this side because there's another side to this. And I think this may actually come out of the Arctic Spires, this side. Asshole! Well, where's the top of this go? I know I need to go back and get the jump module, that much I do know. Yeah, take the hint. Maybe I should just go back and get the jump module. I mean, I'm at fire robotics, which means if I drop down or if I go down or whatever I do, I mean, there was a ladder here. If I can ascertain if I can get straight back up here, I can just bring the bike back up. after I get the jump module. Yeah, okay, so if I just go past the gate, I'll end up back here where I was. So that's simple enough. Sort of. I still don't know where the hell the penguin is, though. That's the only real problem. But if I can get the jump module, that's going to be a step in the right direction at the very least. It'll reduce my hindrance at least some. Bonk. My head. Hope I'm wearing a helmet. Need to charge the bike anyway, I think. 70%. I can't even put ion batteries in this thing. The bike is pretty much what you see is what you get, which is a bit of bullshit. Oh, that's probably why. I was always trying to get into that thing from side, like when the bike was here. Maybe that's the reason I could never yeah, access the upgrades. Yeah, see, I can't put a better battery in this thing. I mean, those are the batteries there, I think. And for whatever reason, the game has decided to dictate that I can't have better batteries. Okay, so I don't want that. Oh, I'll leave it on the thing. So it charges. Because if I put ion batteries in that thing, it'd go forever.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Suppose I can put some of the shit I got back in here, can't I? I don't need fiber mesh. I'm keeping an ion cube just in case I need it for something. Let's put some posters up, lads. Where are we going to put a poster up? Let's put a poster up here. Scare the fucking fish. Poster. Sea dragon. Kinda accurate. Was that everything? No, water purification pills. Because they can go in personal storage, can't they? Put my nut bar in there too. Probably don't need that much filtered water. I think that's a bit optimistic. Power cell. Shove you in there. Alrighty, so what do I need? What is this? Snow Fox jump module, 2 titanium and a wiring kit. That's easy. Might be easy if I have any titanium. Which I don't. Have a wiring kit, that's a start. Shouldn't be too hard to find titanium. All I gotta do is find a rock. Ooh, a rock. I don't really want to jump in the water with all those jellyfish in there. Ah! Great. Where'd it go? I pick it up? No. Damn it. Now the next time I break one, I'll get copper. You watch. It was titanium here, but I could never get it out. Oh, that's a new one. Yeah. There were heaps of these around when I started building here. Some of them still have titanium in them because I could never get it out. There, that one. I could never get the titanium out of it. Ta-da! Jump module. Looks good. Oh, I want that. I wanted to eat it. Oh. Now I'll take my bike off the land. No, I won't. Apparently. And we'll shove that in. Away we go. Snow Fox could stand to be, you know, maybe twice as fast as it is. So, can I go this way? This looks like a winner. Now, if I keep going this way, was that right? I'd like to see, but you know, it's a bit hard. I mean, this looks right. Jump. Glad that worked the way I was hoping it did. Otherwise, I would have been in for a rude shock. And probably a very swift death. Where am I? I want to keep going this way. Did you need a radio station on this thing? Alright, so I'm at the dock, so if I keep going this way, it's on this side of the dock. I'm thinking maybe it was something that I needed the jump module for, but who knows? Okay, so it should be around here, where these fucking penguins are. Oof. Well now, what have we here? SFA, that's what we have here, ladies and gents. We have SFA. Here, maybe? No. It's here somewhere, it's gotta be. Well, I can't say this isn't promising. It's a bit concerning when you find lubricant in a container. I hate these things because they look like the tail of something from Ark, Survival Evolved. And they're not friendly thing. Oi. Well, what do you know? That's good to know. Good to know, not helpful immediately. So I checked this, there's nothing in here, I think. You know, I'm half expecting this hole to be somewhere that doesn't have like one of those little indicator things, the little... one of those things. Maybe it is that one, because that's the first one I came across before I had the spy pangolin, I think. There's shit through there. Be free, little dude.
Going undercover.
Going undercover. Why did they give it an Australian accent, a shitty one at that? This looks promising.
Surveillance activated.
Yeah, you did good, buddy.
Sam must have stashed this here. She was gonna use this antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
But that wouldn't work, to the best of my knowledge. Like I said, I believe the only cure is supposed to be an enzyme from the Sea Empress. Young, specifically. Like, the adults don't make it. They only produce the enzyme when they're juvenile. You know, I found more magnetite up in the surface here than I have down in the fucking depths of shit.
On standby.
I'll bring him out a bit further.
See you later.
I don't actually believe there was any specific timeline as such. Yoink. It is set after the events of the first game. I can tell you that much because there are juvenile sea emperor leviathans in the ocean. Well, they're supposed to be. There were. I absolutely need to go and see if those leviathans are there now. Like, this is no longer a matter of me being curious. This is a matter of me thinking that it may be story related. And I found a couple of shortcuts to go back. Yeah, no, wrong Leviathan. That is the Leviathan I want to go and see, but I want to go and see the Emperor Leviathans first, if they're there. They're supposed to be in the surface of the lily pads. Supposed to be. Except I've been along the lily pads for ages and I've never seen them, so I don't actually know if they're there or not. I hope they're there. Because I have a suspicion that this antidote isn't going to do what people think it's going to do. I just want to throw that out there. To the best of my knowledge, My dear Samantha was not a biologist. She was a, engineer? Good to know I can go up there instead of going through that tunnel. I think I still have all my crap too. Yep, good. I'll freeze to death before I can get to my bloody sea truck. But that's good, because now I actually know where the, whatchamacallit is, the frozen Leviathan. The only real concern that I have is that, under the presumption that they haven't despawned or anything similar, there is going to be at least one of the prawns in the area, and I don't like that. Because remember that I let one of the prawns go over at the lily pads. Now, normally in that sort of situation, I would bring my prawn suit over there so I could rodeo it, but I believe I let it go up towards the surface. And again, under the presumption that it doesn't move, it's probably still going to be up at the surface and the prawn suit doesn't float too good. It's so good. Can you actually notice I have the horsepower mod? I'm especially interested to know if they actually excrete. That's the reason I'm actually going back, because in the first game they actually excrete the enzyme. So it's essentially the entire reason I'm going to suss these things out, because for all intents and purposes, these things should be pooping out the enzyme. Now, the other concern that I have is that these whales are pretty indiscriminate about where they breach. As with whales in real life, these whales are quite indiscriminate about where they breach. And as such, they're very indiscriminate about where they come back down. Ergo, I would prefer... The whales are harmless unless they land on you. And then they're not very harmless at all. Can't see shit, it's all hazy. Now, in theory, if there are any of these Leviathans around, yeah, they're juveniles, but yes, I will see them. Because they're still fairly sizable creatures. The only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to go over the void. I still have a ways to go before I get to the void. See, I always thought they were around here, but obviously I'm wrong. I mean, they were only introduced in one of the betas too, so maybe they're not even here anymore. See, now this is where I'm getting concerned. When it starts getting darker. Because that tends to mean that you're approaching the void. Also, they could have just changed the story and they're not in the story anymore. But the Leviathans were supposed to have come across here from the other area. So this is kind of where I... it's kind of where I feel like I should build like one of just my little research bubbles here. Is that an egg? Egg? Is that a whale egg? I absolutely have to hatch that egg. We're going on a side trip. We're going to find out what sort of egg this is. And then after that, I'm gonna hitch up a couple of my towing sections. And we're gonna go down to the bottom of the big hole. We're gonna recover that scanning center that I built down there, and I'm gonna plop it up here. So I'm actually quite glad I made that very light. I am absolutely going the wrong way. End up back in the void again if I keep going that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go and grab my base builder and all the rest of the crap. I'm gonna go down there, slurp it all up. And... then yeah, I'm gonna build up the top. So it's up towards the surface, and hopefully it will be able to... The distance I'm seeing this whale's what's... Are you eating me? Fuck, you're loud and annoying. So I'm gonna build the scanner room right up here on the surface, so if there are any juvenile Emperor Leviathans down here, in theory, I'll be able to hit them with the scanner ping. Because I suspect that this scanning room here is probably on the very outskirts of where I can get away with the scan. So yeah, I'll go up there, I'll rebuild on one of those lily pad islands. I mean, the whole reason I'm doing this is because in the first game, the Sea Empress Leviathan herself states that the enzyme is the cure, and the architects themselves state that it's the cure. So I have very little reason to believe that Miss Technician Sam devised a fucking biological cure. That doesn't make sense to me, and I don't believe it. Yeet. I don't think I can scan the eggy. Yeah, no, you gotta wait for it to hatch. Why? Why are you like this? Alrighty, so out. You can go in the back door, but you can't go in the front door. So I'll chuck my shite in here. Won't need that. I won't need that. I won't. Oh, that in there. I won't need that. Just carrying around a freaking penguin. I knew I grabbed it, but I didn't really think it through. Be free, little dude. I'll pop that in there. Hey, Blue. The rest of the shit I'll be able to take with me. I shouldn't need anything. Oh. I was wondering where all that crap was. Well, now that I'm here, I'll take some flares. I'll drop some health in there. And I'll keep everything up. Damn it. Keep everything else on me. What is this one? Robin and Potato. Let's put a picture of Robin and Potato somewhere. Here. I don't rotate that? That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, Robin and Potato, the chonky boy. What else have we got? Might as well use some of this shit. Get rid of this framed art, because it's very clearly not a very good frame of art. Let's go with this motivational poster. Oh, they're all very small. Oh, that's a big one. Stand tall, be singular. What about the other three behind it? Very singular in my opinion. Okay, I'm hoping that's a whale egg. If that's a whale egg, I'm gonna be stoked. I don't think I'm gonna need fiber mesh or lubricant. See, because it doesn't even say it is the antidote. It just says an injectable container of antibacterial agent. Like, that's not very inspiring. I'm not gonna lie to anyone. What's this? Poster of architect structures. Which I can't actually put anywhere. Unless I can look at it. Can I just look at it? Oh. Duh. I literally just shoved that on the face of the aquarium, can I? Oh. I'd like to put this down here. I don't think I have anywhere to put it though. I have somewhere upstairs, maybe? I got all these walls. That's the one from the first game. It's far more interesting than this bullshit thing. Fucking motivational post, huh? Potato portrait. And framed art, which doesn't appear to be art. Early spy pangolin concepts. Know what that is? Whatever. I'm gonna take those two and shove them up at the other base. Okay, so I need my builder tool. How juiced is my builder tool? My builder tool is not juiced at all. My builder tool is juiced. Alright. So, gonna take a quick hydration break before I commit to this, because this is gonna take me a little while to go down, pick everything up, and bring it back up. So, go get your wawa, and we will continue in a brief memento. Kookaburras sitting on my clothesline that look at me expectingly every time I walk past. Alright. Grab our pieces and head off. The real thing is, if I get up there and I scan, and there aren't any Emperor Leviathans up there, well, I don't actually know what the hell I'm gonna do. I haven't actually thought that far ahead. I was gonna grab some of that quartz, but I'll give it a miss because I don't. Oh. Yeah, I will actually. Yeah, well, the writing in this game is not ideal, I'll admit. I'd like to give some credit to these guys, but unfortunately, yeah, they didn't do a great job in this game. Give me a whale. I want to scan you. Please don't om-nom me. Did I put my fucking scanner down? Fine. Won't scan you. It's the one and only time I've ever actually been particularly close to one of those whales. They must dive deep at night or something. Now I'm lost. I think that's it. Maybe. That's absolutely not it. Where the hell is this trench? I am absolutely way away from where I'm supposed to be. Right. Duly noted. So I'll probably just like build it up on this spire or something. Yeah. The improvements they've made over the existing game, thumbs up, great. The story writing, fuck. Look, to be honest with anybody, when have you ever seen anything, be it a movie, even a written story, screenplay, call it anything, that significantly alters its story midway through production and successfully walks it off? Like, it's very rare that something like that happens. Now, hopefully my little Triops farm has been going good. Fantastic, look at that. Grab a couple of you guys. I'm not expecting to need yous, but I'm gonna grab some. Stick you in the back locker here. I don't actually know what happens to an alien containment when you get rid of it with shit inside it. I'm about to find out. Alien containment is not empty. There you go. I gotta take all the little bastards out. Come here, you. Is that it? No eggs? Take two. With half of the stuff I've got, I'm hoping... I mean, a lot of it's glass, which is a bit of a problem. Because I'm building close enough to the surface that I should be able to live off solar panels. And I would like to try and live off solar panels if I can. So that's even more ridiculous, that right there. That I can actually reconstruct it. And it's made out of dong plant and vase plant. And now you're really just pushing your luck. So I'll let all these little fish go. Enjoy your new life, guys. And get eaten. Alright, so I'll chuck those in there. And those. Glass. Glass. Yeah, look, I don't know. Because even once they change the story, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Because I'm not sure the story was actually... What is Bane? Should be able to get rid of this. I shouldn't need this anymore. Can I get away? No, I can't. Didn't realize I brought so much crap down here. That fish doesn't go away. So help me God. Well, farewell, power.
Warning, emergency power only.
All right. I'm still kind of curious if I could have just brought one additional section, but I don't think I could have. I think I still would have needed both. So now I don't know where they are, so for the best bang for my buck, as it were, bump. I had thought of building on this spire, but I think this spire might be a bit close to, yeah, 500 meters. So we'll go a bit further this way. I want to try and get a reasonable distance away from my vent scanner room. And I want to go right up to the surface. So I'm going to be building on one of these little bog islands. Now the whales are back up at the surface. Beginning to think that maybe they do come down at night. Maybe the Leviathans only come out at night. So let's find ourselves a good island. That one looks okay. Do you mind? Where are you? I can hear you. Yeah, how funny is it? Where am I? This big black area here is what's concerning me. I'm going to go back down and I'm going to see how close to the actual edge I am. I can't be too fucking close if there's still pieces here. Alright, so that should be the like, the starting point of the void. No, that's not the starting point of the void. What is this? I wish I could drive and map at the same time. So that drop off there is the void. Or the dead zone, or fucking call it what you will. Which I kind of have explored to an extent. It's just not actively exploring for me. How far away am I? Surface, that's not the one I want. Okay, so I'm about 1 kilometer away, which is good. Because the maximum range of that shit's 1 kilometer. So maybe that island there would be the good pick. Why are you like this? It's as good an island as any, I suppose. What's with the green table coral? Is that still table coral? I'm super curious. Yeah, it is. It's just green table coral. This is all very fancy, isn't it? That's an iceberg. I don't want to build on the iceberg. So I think if I build on this side, like where this stalk is, it should be okay. I think I want to build it sort of at an angle like this way. It has to go out over the edge. Now the other big question is, because this sometimes has an effect on such things, can I fucking plonk this on the back? Yes, I can. Because that's important. Oh, right there, that's the important part. Entry. I don't know why I just don't build the entry here. I mean, it's not like I can build anything here. It's northeast. Where am I? I think it's going to be best to build it on that side. And then I'm only going to need one multi-purpose room. Why can't I build that there? Oh, it's in the wall. Actually, oh no, I can't because I've got that bloody thing there.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm trying to squish this into a tiny area and it's just not really working. Sort of kind of had my suspicions it wouldn't, but I might try something else. That is not helpful and is entirely in my face. Is that gonna bonk my sea truck? No? Good. So let's try this first, and we'll see if I can build around it. Perfect. Look at that. You never know. I think this is where it's going to bring me undone. I build it on the side of the tree. The higher I can wedge them, the better it is. I saw you. I saw you, you little green boy. Where were you? That's utterly ridiculous, but I don't care. Because it'll do what I want it to. I think they should all work without that. So what did I need for all this? A lot of quartz. A lot of quartz. A lot of quartz that I probably don't have. A lot of copper. Quartz, copper, copper. To go back down for quartz. See if we can build this one on the far side so I know whether it works. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Ash hole. Alright. So I'm gonna need another one of these, like, fucking, I don't know. Sure. Gold and titanium. Pretty sure I have one more gold in here. Perfect. So, attach this. I'll leave all that crap up here. Because let's be honest, I am going to need far more than one bloody solar panel to run a scanner room. Damn, I don't need titanium, huh? So, what I'll do, because I'm going to need more quartz than me just trawling along the bottom. You know, I probably won't need more quartz than me just trolling along the bottom. This is quartz and not diamond, isn't it? Yeah, hell with it, I'll just grab it. I was actually going to go and bore up one of the quartz things right next to where my prawn suit is, but... You know what? Just looking at this, I'm absolutely not going to have too big of an issue. I need copper, I know that, and that might be an issue, but I'm not suspecting it to be massive. Titanium, I don't need that. Are any of these copper? Grab some just in case. That's silver. The blue one there too. That's titanium, copper. Copper, copper. So I stopped in the right place. This probably isn't an ideal situation to be running through, but like I said, I find it somewhat difficult to believe that they concocted a cure without using the enzyme from the Leviathans. I think my big issue is just going to be copper, to be honest. And wherever the hell I left my sea truck. It's hard to tell. Because, like I said, the story was only half done, so I don't actually know how the pieces would have fallen regardless. But I mean, yeah, the entire story was rewritten from the ground up. That much I can assure you. No. silver. I don't want that. I never noticed that whatever it is, power cord actually runs up through here. Ow. Is there anything of note in here? Ion cubes? Oh. Oh, that's the exploded base. Although I suppose that still doesn't really answer my question, does it? The first iteration of the story certainly had a more chaotic start to it. That much I can assure anyone. I want to move this because I don't actually trust where this truck is without it knocking the base. I love how my solar panels are just whatevering life. What are these? 84%. Go solar panels. Alright, and there's quite a bit of room up here if I need to expand on it. So, we have our multi-purpose room. We now have power. So now would be the ideal time to build the scanner room. Yeah, scanner room. I used all that gold. And I'm nearly 110% certain I absolutely did use all the gold. Empty, 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 not empty. Hopper. Trash. Alright, because I'm not going on another field trip to get 1 gold. I'm going to make a little modification here. Which power source? I think it's just this panel that's not getting power. No, go away. Horrible creature. See, look at that. Nice easy fix. Thought I had a nutrient block on me. Alright. Did I take those scanning modules out? I did not. Oh. I'll take all the rest of the crap out. Do I have enough to build another solar panel? No, I don't have any quartz. Just wanted to be safe, you know? It was a whale egg. Excellent. I have a pet whale.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. So we'll shove our range in. Wait for it to click over. Because I don't actually know how long it takes for it to work out that it's got those sensors in it. Is that it? I'll go and do something else in the meantime. I need a fabricator. I don't need a fabricator, but like one. I need 2 quartz. Chuck a couple of lockers up on the wall. Throw all this crap in here. How do you reckon the bottom is? Too far for me to actually dive. So I'll go down and I'll grab another couple of quartz and then I'll come back up. Or will I? Two. Can I get another 2? I'd like to build another solar panel if possible. Oh, lead. I don't like my odds. I think I'm just gonna have to settle with what I've got. Can't see any over there. Am I getting greedy? What do you reckon? Am I a bit hungry? Too hungry? Whoa. Oh. How can you say no to a glow whale? I mean, really. Of all the creatures in this game you could say no to a glow whale? Please. Alright. So, that's that. I'll take the egg with me. I'll reattach the trailers so I don't forget them because I have a one train fucking thought process. I actually did want to kill time until it turned night, because I find it weird that all the glow whales seem to go down when it turns night. So I think power should be fine. If I find power struggling, well, I mean, what's another solar panel or 2? So that looks alright. What I will do, seeing as how I know I have the materials here anyway. Yeah. Alright. So first I'm going to do a quick search for these mongrel things. So there is one over the ditch, which I knew about. One over the sphincter. There's one up here, which we knew about. Because that's the one at the purple vents. And the other 2 appear to have disappeared. No, hang on. There's one over here. That must have been the one I let go of. Because this one hasn't moved. I know this one's supposed to be here. On the basis of assessment, I would say that this is the purple vents looking at it. So this one must be the one I let go of. Weird. So I'm not gonna lie to anybody, it doesn't look like there are any Leviathans. Well, aside these asshole creatures. Because there's nowhere else I could rebuild this that would give me a better indication of where they are. This is gonna be an interesting thing. I don't have computer chips. Well, the Leviathans aren't showing up, so I can only assume that they don't exist. Although I can hear the whales better here. If they're in this area, if they're within a kilometer of this scanning facility, I would see them. And that's the void, people. That's what you get to just a dead drop. How fucked is that? But yeah. So it's probably safe to say that the Leviathans aren't here. And if they are, they don't show up in the scanner room. This base's bleeding power is so slow. I thought it would bleed so much quicker. Alright, so. That's the current situation. I thought that fucking whale with all the... I don't even know what you'd call this shit in the water. I'm a bit afraid to commit to whatever it might be, actually. No! Well... That's it. That's what I came to do. I've done it. It's not here. No, the enzyme are actual little bubbles. Like, you can't miss it. I think it's just like bits and pieces off the lilies, to tell you the truth. Did you commit the cardinal sin? Well, if they're out there, I don't have it, so... And if I can't scan them, then I'm not going to spend all day looking for them, especially since I don't have a camera up there. If I had a camera up there, I'd probably spend another 5 minutes, but... I got better shit to do now. Keyword search? I don't think I can keyword search. Oh, whack. Why did I just do that? Oh, right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
With you, with you. So we'll set the truck. And we'll let that charge a little bit because I got to do another big trip. But I'm gonna make.
Intake recommended.
Yeah. Where's me whale? Where is my whale? Who ate me whale? Which one of you fat pricks ate my whale? Oh, there he is. Yeah, little glow whale. I don't like your odds of breaching there, buddy, but you get points for trying. I don't have a scanner on me at the moment.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And I left all my shit here because I was going on a trip. Let's stick a glow whale egg there. Because if I put another one in, they're going to start breeding and then it's just going to get out of hand. I feel like I should take a propulsion cannon with me after the last time. I'll take that. Do I have 2 cells in that? Do I? No. Yeah, exactly. They might end up in the juicer. Where did I leave my scanner? It's not in here. Might have to make another one. Okay, now to make that, I need... I need... one of these. No. What do I need? None of these. No, they're all indoor plants. Not to say that a whale wouldn't give me decent power, but it's not exactly a base that needs a lot of power. Let me cut you. So I'll pop all these seeds in here. That's good. I have some spare seeds. I like spare seeds. I have random table coral. And I need dong fruit. I ate dong fruit, so I'll just take a shitload of that with me anyway. Because I don't trust that I'm not going to need more than one. I don't trust this game. This game is not trustworthy. So I won't need my builder tool. Spares for me. I have a cube if I find a gate and need it. This poster and the photo I'm going to put up in the other base. Keep the scanner, keep the food block. Need water. Alright. Take the water out of that. So it starts slurping again. Yeah, I've got four antidotes now. Yeah, I don't freaking trust this game. What have I got to build that's new? Yeah, that's cool. That's one of the three. What are the other two? A bed. Whatever. Okay. Knife, check. Sea glide, check. Scanner, check. Repairer, check. Laser cutter. Where's my laser cutter gone? Eater. Check. I've lost my laser cutter. Did I chuck it in the back of the thing? Probably find my scanner in here too. I'd find all my lost shit in here. Yeah, I think I did actually. I left it all in here. Torch, flares, penguin. Look at me. Fucking lost soul I am. May as well take this shit out because it's only going to rot. Because that food has a lifespan now. So, seeing as how I'm leaving the water, I won't need all my deep dive stuff. So I'll leave all my deep dive stuff here. With my freaking whale egg. Need that, and those. I'll keep my rebreather just in case. Fucking whale egg. Take these out. Don't need that many flares. Don't need that many health kits. Fucking motivational posters can get hecked. That one's busted. That one's okay. Spare scanner can go back in here. Alright. That'll do. I don't know what the hell I'm expecting, but that'll do. Go. So now I go back to the snow base. I go over to where the actual frozen Leviathan is. Like the example of how far those the prawns went when I was rodeoing them. Those scanning rooms go a kilometer, so those squids dragged me a kilometer away before I let go of them. At least. You know, I thought these things were going extinct because I kept driving through them. Clearly I haven't been doing a good enough job of it. I want to get an egg of one of those things. Fish are like frickin' kangaroo or deer. They do more damage to your vehicle than you do to them. I'd actually like to build a moon pool over here at this base. Because now that I've got the afterburner, I keep using it and it's... yeah, it does slowly drag it out. Anyway, we're here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I'm gonna put a little photo on my desk of the cat. Peanut, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, that's a flare. Let's put this over here. Why not? It's the same damn poster. Okay. Why do I have so many copies of the same damn poster? Ready? Alright. Maybe I'll just do this. And I'll remove the picture frame from out here. I can't remove the picture frame from out here. You know, I'm trying to do a good decoration thing here, and this game's just not letting me do it. Mainly because I don't carry half of the shit I should with me, but that's alright too. Double check that I have everything I want / need. Pop my food up. And let's go. Back to the frozen Leviathan. And then after I've been to the frozen Leviathan and ascertained whatever the hell I'm supposed to do there, then I guess I'll follow Alan and hope for the best. Hope that we can redeem ourselves in the face of his potentially dead colleagues. Christ, that's a bit dark, isn't it? I do admit I like the idea that a super advanced race can still come across some sort of virus or bacteria that just wastes them. And on a nuggety little ocean planet of all places too. Some little backwater nugget hole. Although I do admit that I do find it a little bit strange that the only cure is from a Leviathan species that is slowly dying out. Thanks, Snowstorm. You've made it absolutely impossible for me to know where the hell I am. You know, in all honesty, I believe that right here is like the prettiest part of the whole game. There's something about these little snow trees that I really like. I'm not you. You're not pretty. Go away. Yeah, I really like it here. Alright. Walking time. My next question is who shut his door? Because I certainly didn't.
What happened here?
What didn't happen here?
Many things here. Death among them.
And there it is. The frozen Leviathan.
This was Sam's necklace.
I was gonna say, no doubt that's Sam's necklace. That's what I always wanted, another scanner.
My investigation of the fire excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant structural damage to the natural cave entrance and support. Resulting debris prevents cave access without heavy excavation equipment. Only foot access is currently possible. We are reporting 2 casualties, Pavan Ivanov and Samantha Ayu. Both bodies were found beneath the rubble at the cave entrance. Ivanov had just entered the cave. Footprints were still visible by the entrance. Deeper into the cave, Ayu appeared to have sustained a fall. Poor souls. What was Ayu doing? Nothing in her file suggests a history of vandalism or carelessness. And yet, I can only conclude that the cause of the collapse was employee negligence. We will need to investigate a possible connection to the explosive damage reported at Omega Lab. If there is a connection, who is responsible?
It appears that your sister's death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To distract you from your feelings.
Okay, I think that's enough mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was something else.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed.
What?
Wiped it off. Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creature still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend. Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
I want that wiring kit. Sorry, Flair. Yeet. Now, I don't know if this is such a hot idea. Because A, this thing is supposedly still alive, which that's not exactly what I'm concerned about. But I am concerned about these big green pustules, which are the virus. Yeah, that is without a doubt what I am concerned about. I would prefer to not get infected with the virus, because I suspect that that's probably not going to be great either. There's a lot of shit here. Look at this. Sorry, flares. Yeet. Yeet. I don't think I'm going to need any of this crap anymore, but, you know, doesn't hurt to have. Antidote indeed. I'm not gonna lie, if this thing decides it wants to wake up now, I won't be impressed.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
So that is what I wanted to do here. I wanted to cure the virus on this Leviathan. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I just flinched like there was no tomorrow. Because let's be honest, if that thing wakes up, I'd be in fucking big shit. There's no nice way to put that. I would be in the shit. But yeah, I wanted to do that instead of just hopping through the portal with Alan, because I kind of feel like it would be a bad end to have not proven that there's a cure, you know? Like, at least now that I've had that discourse with Alan that says, hey, look, we cured this shit. If I go through the portal with Alan and there is bad juju on the other side, like his people are perhaps a little bit cranky that he enslaved a fucking Leviathan Empress and didn't get anything to show for it. Well, now we can turn around and go, hey, no, we've got a cure. Don't eat him. Or dismantle him, or whatever the hell it is you do. Weird little hole. Don't mind it up here when I can actually see. I think that's the wrong way. I want to go this way. Jesus. So yeah, now we'll go and we'll head through the portal with Alan. Alan. Why don't they just call him Bob? B0B. Boing. I think I'm riding this thing a bit rough. What do you guys reckon? Drive it like I stole it. I suppose in essence I did steal it. It's all commandeered technology, isn't it? I'm not from Altera, and it's Altera technology, so... It's commandeered. I borrowed it. I do admit I was expecting the ice worms to play a much more substantial role in this game. Is that fixing itself? What am I fixing it for? Alright. So, let's go. At least that's my thought process, is that if you don't inject that Leviathan and quote-unquote cure it, there's no, like, I mean, I realize this is very two-dimensional to say, but you haven't really done your flag check as to whether you've actually got the cure. Like, just because you've got a quote-unquote cure in your inventory doesn't actually make it a cure. If I had half a brain, I'd put a beacon over here so I don't lose it every time I try and find it. Look at that, it doesn't even make a donk sound, it just shoves me out of the way. Fucking hoopfish. Is it this one? Hurrah! I think I can see those plants, like the fire plants, from through the ice, if I'm at the right one. I think I might be too far, because this is coming out to where that other Leviathan is. This is out with the sphincter. Actually, I think I've missed that by miles. Yep. Well overshot that. Sorry, penguin. You are a fucking depressing looking creature. Look at him, he doesn't give a shit. See jack shit either because it's hailing. Go, go, go. This one? Nope, definitely not that one. This one? No. This one looks too skinny too. This guy's doing backflips. Do a flip. Not that one. I didn't think it was this far back. This should be the starting area, this place. Oh, afterburner. I'm Newman. Yeah, this is the starting area. If I go up there, that's where I crashed, I think. Where the hell am I? I need a beacon. I have to stop using this afterburner too, otherwise I'm not getting home. Maybe it's there. Looks a bit more promising, doesn't it? Hey, there it is. It's my flower. It's the only waypoint I've got is that damn flower. Go, go, go! Run! Run like the wind. So I have 3 more cures with me. So Alan can have a sample if he does so desire. I don't know what saving's gonna accomplish, but anyway. Let's go. Yeet. You know, I suspected this was a one-way trip.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
Only.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Oh, do I get arms?
This
Oh.
is different.
Jesus, fuck, can you stop doing that? I don't like that. How do I... Oh, I float. That's cool. I assume I'm going to this glowy part? No? Mate, I don't know what an energy mast is. You're gonna have to elaborate. Hello? Some help? Lots of these things, which have kind of fallen over. Yeah. Pillar, not a mast. Jesus fuck. Can I not drop this one on my head, please? No! Didn't mean drop it off the edge either.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly. Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, now I drop like a stone again. Oi. How am I supposed to get up?
join me, Robin?
I'd love to, but I don't. Oh, Jesus! Ow!
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
As long as I don't end up on the roof again.
Ready to leave the past behind.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
I'm braced. I think. How do I brace?
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
This is it, lads. Have we finished the game? Am I gonna get KO'd? Rock! Jesus fucking Christ, it's just like playing Star Citizen.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
That sounds depressing.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Oh, that's cute. Does that mean that I got the vaccine for no reason at all? Don't mind if I do hold escape. I guess that's it, lads and ladettes. We just got slorped into the great unknown. I want those fucking arms. Well, that appears to be it. That was a very lackluster end, because I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. Those little penguins fell on their faces. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for, you know, an actual end. That wasn't an end. I mean, he said as soon as he got there that if his people were all dead, he'd fill the souls of 1,000 whatevers, but... So I'm assuming that he, seeing as how he seemed okay, he wasn't so... Yeah. So, let's give it a fucking 2-star for shit closure. 2 out of 5 for crappy closure. Because nothing shits me more than a shit end. You could have made the best game in the world, I'm not gonna lie to you, but if you gave me an end with no closure like that one, yeah, you're not getting anything out of me. Because that was horrible. I now feel like I went through and cured the Leviathan and everything for nothing. So yeah, that's fucking great. I don't know whether his people are dead or alive. I don't know if the cure I made can be used to cure them. If they are alive and they are infected, I don't know if I'm getting home. Or am I just gonna chill out with the fucking robot people? Am I going to get dissected and re-put together as a horse man? I don't fucking know. So yeah, that gets me 2 out of 5 because that was bullshit. I also rate it lowly because it just wasn't as pretty as the first game. It was actually very drab. Like the first opening area is really, really pretty, and underneath it, the deep twisty bridges and the twisty bridges area are really pretty, but after that it's just all crap and it's all gunky and ew. I don't know why lily pads are growing in the Arctic. That's equally weird. The Leviathans, as I explained this earlier before, I don't know why they used the prawns as the void Leviathans as opposed to using the shadow Leviathans. Because in the first game, they didn't use the Reaper Leviathans, they used adult Ghost Leviathans. So I don't know why they didn't just use, like, some sort of mutated or alternative shadow Leviathan instead of just a big fucking prawn, which is the size of a juvenile Ghost Leviathan. The Void's supposed to be where the Ghost Leviathans reign supreme, so I don't... Yeah, you know. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, all in all, I don't rate that. I like the additions to building. The building additions. There are a lot more decorative bits and bobs. Or, actually, I think the decorative bits went sideways, to tell you the truth. I think there were some that were in the other and not in this, and vice versa. The ice worms played a pretty minimal part of the game, and even then you don't really see them because they fling around like they're on fucking ice end speed. Dose those motherfuckers up on methamphetamine and watch them go. Yeah, all in all, that was disappointing at the end. It was building up, it built up, it built up, and then it just sort of did what these little penguins are doing and falling on their faces. I'm just waiting for one to flop over now. Yeah, there we go. That one on the right up the back, he just fell on his face. That's what the story did. It flopped over and fucking by the time it picked itself back up, it was over. So, yeah. I'm disappointed. I played a day and 4 hours of that shit, nearly 5 hours. So, congratulations for you guys who have stuck it through me. You can blame me for wasting a day and 5 hours of your lives. Because that was shit. Yeah, I'm pretty savage when it comes to games. Yeah, because the first game actually had closure, you know? I mean, I'm, again, going to run some spoilers. You release the Sea Empress juveniles, and then you build a rocket, which I suppose is equally comical, but you build yourself a little rocket and you yeet yourself off the planet and, you know, then you just go into one of those, if I get rescued, I get rescued things, you know, but his story was complete. You know, you don't know what happens to the guy after he gets up into space, but if he gets rescued, he gets rescued. What he had to do on the planet was done. This just kind of opened up a whole back end, and I mean, as far as the Subnautica franchise goes, you can't put a Subnautica game on an architect planet like that one. Like, we saw it. It was buildings, it was civilization. It was like going into fucking LA. You know? Everything was built up and fucking massive. You know? So you can't... You know, there can't be another sequel on that end. Or at least not one that sort of ends the story. So yeah, unfortunately I can't give this game good props. Sorry guys. It's a note from me. If you can get it for 20 bucks or less, sweet as. If not, sorry. I don't know what it is at the moment. Yeah, disappointing. Especially after having spent so much time actually playing through the beta and all the rest of it. Yeah, for an end like that, it just does a penguin and goes flop. So, I'm not sure what I'll be doing tomorrow, because I was actually expecting this to take another day, because I was expecting much more. I have some Resident Evil games, some of the old Resident Evil games. I might play those. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. I'll envision something for you guys, and I'll pop them all up and see what happens. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. Is I have a new little side-scroller platformer game that I might have a look at. I picked it up on sale. It looked interesting. Whether it is or not, I don't know, but might have a look at that. Other than that, though, thanks guys for tuning in. Sorry for disappointing everybody, but yeah. If you're new and you haven't subscribed, if you're on YouTube or followed, if you're on Twitch, go for it. If you like the stream, not if you like the game. I just want to point that out. If you didn't like the game, don't blame me for that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll ask around. I'll ask a couple of you guys that I see all the time, see if you want to watch Resident Evil or the other game, because I've got those. I got the remake finally cheap, because I don't actually believe that any Resident Evil deserves to be the $90 that they are, because that's. Yeah, I could do more Doom. I'll suffer through more Doom. I should probably get into the habit of playing Doom, because I haven't finished the Ancient Gods, so I should probably get onto that, eh? As long as they don't keep throwing those fucking Centurions at me, Jesus, or the Marauders, whatever they're called. Those assholes that are literally just pestering me the whole damn time. So yeah, thanks again, guys, and I hope to see you same time tomorrow.